Peace, everyone. How's everyone doing? Shout out to the Soul Tribe. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. We have some beautiful energy that we are embracing at this time. Okay. Um, hope everyone is feeling well. I hope everyone is just living their best life. Okay. We're gonna get into some vibes as the Soul Tribe comes in, and yeah, we're gonna go over a few things, and yeah, have a good time. Happy Friday! Happy Friday! All right, so let's jump into it. Okay. And shout out to Genius Art. He made that beat. I co-created that with him. So yes, just to start it off, peace, wholeness, love, and light to the tribe. Again, I hope everyone out there is doing good in this energy. How y'all feeling today? How are you guys feeling today? It's Friday. It's Friday, you guys. So, I mean, there is a lot of energy that is percolating. Okay. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling like we are integrating so much. I feel like this is the calm after the storm. And it's all about what you make of it, right? It's all about how you maneuver through this energy and make the best out of any situation, right? That's kind of like the energy that I've been getting. That's the energy that I've been feeling. And yeah, so we're gonna deep dive into a few things, a few topics. Okay. Don't forget to like, don't forget to share, don't forget to subscribe, hit the notifications so you know when I go live. And shout out to the Soul Tribe. Okay. Shout out to the members, shout out to the moderators. I love you guys so much. So, yeah, these past couple of days, these past couple of weeks, thank you so much for the Cash App. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you so much, Copious, for the Cash App. Sending you all that love and light right back to you. Okay. Yeah, if there's anything that you guys might need, maybe looking for, it is down in the description box. But we are going to be doing some deep dive in. Okay. There's a lot of confirmation in the ethers, a lot of synchronicities. I've been seeing so many angel numbers. It's been kind of spooky how many angel numbers I've been seeing, and the fact that they've been so repetitive, and then the messages that's been coming in with the angel numbers have been kind of spooky, right? So if you guys have been seeing angel numbers and synchronicities, drop what angel numbers you guys have been seeing. Drop your favorite angel number down in the comments below. Just to let me know. I ain't tripping, okay? Because I swear, every time I look up, it's 11:11, it's 7:07, it's 7:13, 8:13. It's some type of it's I just hit 6,888 subscribers, okay? Um uh it's so much confirmation. I seen somebody that had 8899 on a license plate. I'm like, yo, the angel numbers, yes, 153 exactly. It doesn't even have to be a certain sequence. It's just repetitive numbers that a lot of us keep seeing. 555, right? 412, right? Maybe even your area code, right? 510, 1221. That's been a big one. Okay. I've been seeing that even within the chart. So it's a lot. Like right now, it's 32 people here, it's 21 subscribers. So even like this countdown sequence or like this counting up sequence, like 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So for me, that lets us know that we are in divine alignment when we get synchronicities and confirmation like that 144, right? That lets us know that we are in divine alignment with this energy, right? There's a huge shift, a huge upgrade, and a huge ascension that is happening right now. Okay, I've been talking about this energy for a while, but it is officially here. And what a time to be alive, right? There's so many distractions out in the media, right? There's so many, and we're sending a lot of love and light to people who are going through things right now, but this is all about that shift, okay? And we have officially crossed over. We have officially entered in that underworld realm, which is really a higher level of consciousness. Okay. So the more we get in tune with this frequency, with this essence, and realizing that it isn't anything outside of us, it is us, then we are able to stay in tune with this alignment, stay in tune with this frequency, and hold on to that frequency the best that we can, because this is a huge energy update, a huge energy upgrade. And we're going to break down, y'all know I'm coming with the receipts. We're going to break down why that is, right? So, a lot of people, yeah, the dreams. You said my dreams have been wild lately too, right? So this is things that are happening within our subconscious mind, in our conscious mind, things that are happening within the body, right? A lot of energy hitting our bodies. So this is where you really ground yourself, ground your energy, detox, go into solitude, protect your peace, protect your crown, protect your vibes, protect your energy at all costs, because your peace is priceless. And really not, paying attention to certain signs, paying attention to certain patterns, so that way you aren't getting caught up in that old loop, right? Breaking out of those old loops. And thank you guys so much for the Cash App. I appreciate y'all so much. It means a lot to me. So yeah, just really staying focused, right? Staying focused and not getting distracted as we are entering in this new path, this higher path that we have been aligning ourselves with. And it's all part of our destiny. Okay. This isn't anything outside of you. It is you. All right. So yes, I just been loving this energy. It's very high frequency, it's very blissful, it's very loving. I don't know if y'all see my video yesterday, but like I said, these past couple days, the energy has been so strong, and a lot of us are having different ascension symptoms. And I caught a nosebleed in the middle of the night. Now, prior to that, I felt my crown being activated, right? And it was the right side of my brain, which governs creativity, intellect, um, just all of these different things. And then I had a nosebleed on the left side of my nose. So I really want to, cuz I don't be lying when I be telling y'all these stories, like, and I know, like I said, shout out to the Soul Tribe. I know y'all trust me, but I just be like, dang, I wonder if they think I be jawsing. Like I wonder if they think I be lying. Like I don't be lying. Like look, y'all, look at my nosebleed. It was crazy. It was crazy. Then look at the time. Look at the time, right? So I had to do a energy breakdown on that because like I said, I woke up at 3:13, and that I just felt it. I felt the energy coming in. Then the day before that, a spider was on my head. Then soon as I was doing a reading yesterday, a spider came in and put a whole bunch of spider webs on my head. I'm like, yo, this is crazy. We are really pulling in this energy. We are really breathing in this new timeline. We are really activating our gifts. We are really who we think we are. We are really who we say we are. And it's not no facade. Like, it's not a game, right? We this is the end games. We are in those times. So this is the best time to just ground yourself. Thank you so much. You said I didn't have no doubts. You said I thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. But I do just sometimes like to show confirmation, even though I don't have to, right? I don't have to show you guys a chart. I don't have to show you guys space. I don't have to show you guys pictures. I don't gotta share no stories, but I love to share, right? It's about the collective and communicating with you guys. And I just really want to show you guys like this is the blood activation. Okay. This is a true DNA codes being activated within our cellular structure as we cleanse and purge old things that do not resonate with us, right? No longer doing things for external validation, no longer stroking the ego, no longer wanting to feed the ego, no longer wanting to dwell on these negative thoughts, this negative realm, like really letting those things go and finding ways to alchemize that so that way we can really be free, right? And anchor in on this new higher timeline that we are on, that we are in at this time. It's such, oh man, y'all, it's such a beautiful energy to be in and a beautiful space to be in. And I notice, sometimes when we're in those frequencies, things like to try to pull on our vibration, pull on our energy, weigh us down. That's when you have to be mindful and be discerning of your energy and not let outside things affect your vibration, affect your frequency. Okay. So, yes, there was a few things that I wanted to go over with the tribe. Again, shout out to you guys. I love you guys so much. Shout out to the members. Okay. I see y'all. I love y'all. I value y'all. I hear y'all. And we're gonna keep leveling up. Okay. So yeah, first off, this Schumann resonance. Okay, the Schumann resonance has been quiet. It's been very quiet, very low, right? But I've been feeling these energy spikes. Okay, like I said, I don't know if y'all been feeling it. I've been feeling like electricity, like it's running through my body. I just showed y'all I had a whole ass nosebleed, right? My crown, right? People been saying their ears been ringing, their crowns, their body aches, dreams, a lot of different things happening within the mind, happening within our cellular structure. So this is how you know we are elevating, right? We are feeling these different energies, feeling these different frequencies that are pouring in right now. And it's all about how you react and how you alchemize that. Okay. And this is just the beginning. Okay. I'm going to give you guys some notes to take down. I'm going to get into that in a little bit just to prepare us for these next 2 weeks and really try to kind of prepare us for like this next couple of months because this energy is going to be so ramped up, right? It's going to be so fired up. Yes, it's gonna feel like we're having an outer body experience. And I literally had a OBE the other night. I had two. So this is how you know we are transcending different realms, different energies, different frequencies, different timelines as we enter in different spaces in time and places within ourselves from this work that we've been doing. Okay. And like I said, it's metaphysics as well. It's combining the spiritual with the physical, it's combining the science with the reality, but it's also things that cannot be explained, things that can't be seen, and things that can be felt, and things that can be seen. So it's just about doing what resonates with you and finding what works best for you in these energies, because we're going through a shift unlike no other at this time, and is due to certain alignments, is due to certain energies, is due to where we're at in the solar system, in the photon belt, in the universe. It's we're in some place we have not been before. So we're going to get these energies we have not felt before. We're going to get these particles. We're going to get this cosmic dust. We're going to get these gamma rays. We're going to get these neutrinos. We're going to get all of these extra gamma ray frequencies that are going to upgrade us and purge us and cleanse us, so that way we're ready to cross over. And a lot of us have already crossed over. I don't know if you guys can feel it, but the energy is here. Okay. Some people like to call it 5D, new earth, new world, right? That's why they're trying to usher in all of these new implemented rules and structures and governments, because of this new energy that we are stepping into. They're trying to hold on to that last little bit of whatever control, fear that they think they have, as we tap into as we tap into some new energy. Wow. And I love this. See, I love the confirmation. I'm telling y'all gonna receive so much confirmation. Is going to blow your mind. Is going to be synchronistic. And as soon as I said we're stepping into something new, we're already there. Congratulations. Give yourself a huge congratulations. Look, welcome to the West Coast Craft. We're so excited to have you join us June 13th. Okay. Now, the y'all, please heed these messages that I'm telling y'all, because when I say things are about to ramp up, when I say we're about to go somewhere we haven't been before, when I say things are in divine alignment for us and we're about to start receiving everything that it is that we want, need, desire, and more, and beyond our wildest comprehension, beyond our mind, and it's already here for us, it's already happening. All you have to do is anchor in that feeling and let it be, because it is manifested already. I'm telling y'all, okay, this is that time. This is that time. This is that year. This is that moment. Okay. So continue to hold on to that good high vibrational energy and let the rest that do not resonate fall to the side, because this is your year. This is our year. This is our time. Okay. Our time. Okay. Double entendre, metaphors, bars. We coming with it. Okay. So yes, this is going to be a beautiful time for the collective, beautiful time for people who've been putting in the work. The doors are already open for you. You already opened up the gateway. You already kicked down the doors to enter in those places that you've been trying to enter in. So be sure to hone in on what it is that you truly desire, because that's going to lead the way for you right now. Okay. Now, let's get into some things that I thought were pretty interesting on certain graphs, on certain charts, and just a lot of confirmation with this energy that is arising at this moment. Okay. So, I'm gonna share the screen. Peace to the tribe. Yeah, we have been leveling up like it's nobody's business. And it's such a beautiful thing to see. It's such a beautiful thing to feel and to be in and to witness, because not everyone is going to feel this experience. Not everyone is going to witness this experience. Not everyone gets to get to enjoy this because we incarnated for these times, right? So we're going to experience certain things differently than others do, due to this being part of our mission, due to this being why we were sent here, why we incarnated. It's part of our soul mission. It's part of, I mean, it's so, you guys, it's so much that's going on. And we just have to embrace this energy. We have to brace ourselves because this is what we came here for. This is what we came here to do. So if you ready, okay. If you ready, drop some gems in the chat, okay? Because we're about to get ready to go on a little roller coaster ride. I'm about to show y'all a few things that I thought was very interesting. Y'all know, yeah, we ready to go down a little rabbit hole with me real quick, okay? Because it's some things that's percolating in the ethers. Okay, not only can we feel them right now in our bodies, in our physical, subconsciously, cellularly, there are things that are happening within the cosmos. This is cosmic things that are happening. And like I said, I want to show you guys a few of those things that are happening right now. Okay, so let's get into it. Let's get into the vibes. Boom, pulled you right in the portal. Y'all in the portal right now. Okay, so I'm gonna show y'all this first. So we went over this, I want to say about a week ago, where we were talking about this alignment. The alignment that I was talking about a few weeks ago is here. We're in it right now. Everything is in divine alignment. This is a huge energy update, a huge energy upgrade. We are ascending right now. Okay, here's where we are. Okay, here is Jupiter. Here is Venus, Mars. Everything is in divine alignment. Okay. We're in perfect line. Boop. Look at that. How beautiful is that? Okay. So everything is in divine alignment. This is where you just really find balance within yourself, find balance within the earth, finding balance, finding harmony, so that way you're able to maneuver through this energy, because this energy is going to pull on you in many different ways. And why do I say that? Because if you look at it from this way, everything is in alignment. But if you look at it that way, we're being pulled in the many different directions, right? With our masculine, our feminine, how we communicate with our hearts, right? And also being grounded and rooted in our ancestry, being grounded and rooted in our self, in our foundation, and the systems that we set up within ourselves, so that we're able to move freely and have this beautiful expansion that we want. Okay, it's a million other different things. I'm gonna get into that in a second, but I just really want to show y'all what energy we're in right now, and it's really gonna pick up tomorrow. It's like we're gonna be in that 10, like we in a 10, 10, 10 portal right now. We in a 10, 10, 10, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. It takes one to know one portal right now. And why do I say that? Because 1 and 9, 1 plus 9 equals 10, right? And then this is the year of the 10, right? So we're in a 10, 10 portal right now, right? Tomorrow is going to be 1, 1, 0, 1, 0, right? So a 1, 1, 1, 1, 1 portal, right? Which is a 10, 10 portal as well. Then we're going to hit 11, right? So it's still going to be, this alignment is still going to be prominent, and it's still going to be here. It's going to be even more intense, and it's really going to pick up on that 11, right? Because it's going to be 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, right? 11, 11, right? Drop them 11 11s in the chat. So we're in a secret hidden portal. If you know, you know. If you feel it, you feel it, right? And a lot of people, a lot of conscious people, they know, but a lot of people, they're not really paying attention, right? We pay attention to all the signs, the symbols, and the synchronicities. And not only is it alignment with the date, right? They're not really paying attention to the alignment in the stars, right? Like I said, it's not just, oh, I'm feeling the energy and there's things happening within the earth. It's things happening within the universe, within the solar system, and it's right here. Okay. So everything is in that one alignment, wholeness, oneness, right? Harmony, fullness, freedom, bliss, energy, right? Because that one is that everything. It's the beginning, it's the start, it's the foundation of everything. So this is where you really get in tune with yourself to find balance, so you're able to stand upright and move on your path in the right direction at this time. Okay. So that this is just one thing that I want to show y'all. I'm not gonna get too deep into it, but I want to show y'all what we was working with. Okay. This is the alignment we're working with today. Okay. And it's going to be like this for the next few months. Like I said, I broke this down in my last reading. And yeah, it's just a lot of energy that's going to be pouring in that we're going to have to ground and find balance with within ourselves and also other people, because like I said, a lot of people aren't going to know what's going on, and we're going to watch people crash out. We're going to watch people not, they just going to be confused. We're going to watch people get how can I say, taken advantage of, right? Because they're going to let their emotions govern them. They're going to let this energy override them. And people are just going to be losing control of themselves because they haven't done the internal work. Okay. Meanwhile, we already feel this. We already know what's happening. We could see the shift. We feel the shift. We heard the calling. We answered the calling, right? So we're going to be able to sit back and observe and just continue to amplify this energy and alchemize this energy so that we're able to pour this energy into things that we want, alchemize this energy the way how we want to, and harmonizing this energy the best way that we can, using this energy in a positive way, because it is a lot of good positive energy that comes with this energy. It's not all doom and gloom. It is being one with yourself. It is being one with the tribe. It is uniting with other people on the same vibe as you. It is divine love. It is divine union. It is spiritual experiences, unexpected things, divine intervention. It's a lot of things that tend to happen when we get rare alignments like this. And we haven't had this alignment, I believe, in over 30 years, this exact alignment. And it wasn't even all of these components. It wasn't Mercury. It wasn't Jupiter. The alignment that I'm speaking of is the triple Kazemi, and a Kazemi is when there is one or more planet within a sign and they're conjunct the sun. So, like I said, we have Venus, Mars, Mercury all conjunct in the sun right now in Capricorn. So, this is a huge growth spurt within yourself, discipline, your career, how people view you, how you view yourself, and letting those things go and finding balance within that so you can set up this new structure within yourself for the rest of this year. This is you laying down the foundation, laying down the bricks to the house. So that way, if the big bad wolf try to come and blow it down, it ain't going nowhere. Okay. Because you already got it set, right? You already in divine alignment. You already knew it was coming. You seen them coming from a mile away. Let me get my stuff ready right now. And there's going to be so many different energies that are pouring in. Okay. Now, I say this because the other day yesterday we had a CME. Now, I don't know if y'all remember, but like I said, I did this breakdown. I watched the sun. I've been watching the sun for a while now, and I'm able to predict certain things because I'm in tune with the stars. I'm in tune with the universe. I'm in tune with source. I'm in tune with self. I'm in tune with the earth. Okay. So I already said we were going to see solar flares. I already said we were going to see CMEs when this alignment happened. So I was already, ooh, oh God. I was already preparing y'all. See, my nose is doing that weird stuff again. I'm feeling some energy. I might start channeling in a minute, y'all. Y'all got to excuse me. But yeah, these energy waves are coming in and pouring in right now. So just be very mindful. Be very, y'all. Be very mindful of your energy. Okay. And it feels like my nostrils is opening up. And like I said, everybody is gonna be feeling these ascension symptoms, and we're all gonna be feeling them very differently. So just be mindful of that. but it's a lot of crown activations. It's a lot of first eye activations with that three eye, third eye atlas in the picture as well. Okay. So, um, let me show y'all something else that I wanted to show you guys on the chart. So, let me pull this up. Drop some gems in the chat for me. Okay, so this is the sun, okay? And this was the sun yesterday. And I had to screen record it because like I said, I be so in tune. I already know what's gonna happen before it happens. And I knew by the time I was getting ready to show you guys that this wasn't gonna be on the website anymore. So I screen recorded it, okay? And this was a CME that we had due to this alignment that I just showed you guys with everything being in divine alignment. Okay, so I'm gonna stop talking and I'm gonna just show y'all. Boom. You seen that big ass CME? Let me hold on. Let me rewind this. Boom. CME. And it was a halo, meaning that the sun erupted. And when the sun erupted, the whole it was a halo that went around. So normally it's levels to corona mass ejections to solar flares. Sometimes it's just one spot. Sometimes it's a few spot. When we get CMEs, corona mass ejections with halos, that means the whole sun went off. A whole spot on the sun went off and created a what I like to call a halo, right? So that's when you see this. That means that there's a lot of protons that burst, a lot of positively charged ions that are projected into space, and they come into the Earth's atmosphere and they affect the electromagnetic grid of the Earth, which creates those auroras, right? So it affects the aurora borealis. Sometimes we see them further down, sometimes we see them further north. It makes them different colors due to those positively charged ions, those protons that are hitting the Earth magnetics field, the Van Allen belt, right? So not only does it affect the Earth, it affects us, it affects space weather, it affects all of these different things, right? So I just really want to show y'all, I'm mad that this won't go away. How do I make this go away? So y'all could see. Well, anyways, I'm gonna show y'all the rest of it. Boom. So y'all see this. We had one, then we got another one. So when I seen this go off and I seen that little part come out, I knew another one was coming, right? So I'm gonna show y'all that on here. Let's make this big so y'all can see. Okay. So boom, this is what the sun looking like right now. Like I said, we're gonna see auroras going off at the North Pole. Depending on where it hit, I'll double check and see where it hit at the time that came in. But so let's play this. So boom, that was the second one that went off. And as you can start to see, it's all of these extra little particles, right? This little extra flare that you see, another solar flare. This is Mercury. This little beam right here is Venus. So, like I said, it's a lot that is going on, and it's just best to ground yourself because when these positively charged ions, these protons come into our atmosphere, it makes us feel tired, it makes us feel groggy, it attaches itself to us in a negative way because it's pulling out all of that negative energy. It makes us irritable, it makes us cranky. It really just affects everyone differently, but for the most part it kind of makes you feel a little more weighed down because these are very dense ions, very dense particles that hit the atmosphere. Okay. And not only that, like I said, this is just today, right? This is just the ninth. So normally when solar flares come in, they take about 2 days. Normally, depending on how fast and how big the solar flare was, it takes about 2 days for it to enter in the atmosphere. So I'm gonna see if they have it on here. Give me a second. Yeah, I'm a little scientist, y'all. I'll be having fun with all of this stuff. Okay, so it's not on here, but that's okay. Like I said, it's going, and you can see right now, minor. We're getting a little bit of that energy pouring in. And not only from the solar, not only from that solar flare that just went off, these huge ass corona holes, right? So this huge corona hole is also sending in a lot of magnetic energy, a lot of magnetic frequencies to earth, because it's just a stream, it's just a pour of energy that is aligned with the planet. Okay, so we gonna be feeling a lot of different frequencies. You're gonna be feeling up, you're gonna be feeling down, you're gonna be feeling high, you're gonna be feeling low. This is why it's best to find balance and find your center, so that way you aren't pulled all over the place. And I love this because to me, this looks like the sign of Capricorn, this shape right here, right? It also looks like an arrow. It looks like the letter D, it looks like the letter A. And not only that, it's like two triangles. So it almost looks like a bullseye. It looks like a press play. It's looking like, let's get it started. Okay. So it's a lot of different frequencies that we're going to be feeling over these past couple of days, not only from that alignment, right? Not only from the energies that are being percolated and build up here on earth. We have that solar flare from the sun. We have these planetary alignments that haven't been aligned in decades, right? Years. And we have to find balance, not to mention stuff we already got going on in our regular day-to-day lives, right? So just finding balance is going to be key, right? Because there is a portal opening up within you so you can better align with this energy at this time. Okay. And I just want to show y'all the chart. Okay, so like I said, we have all of the direct big beam alignment, and it's in the direct alignment with Jupiter. Okay, so I like to show y'all different perspectives on how this energy looks, because from this perspective, yeah, you see how they're lined up, but you can't really see the 3D view. You can't really switch it around and see, okay, well, what's in alignment with this, and where exactly is the earth, and where's the sun. We just know that they're all conjunct, right? This is that Kazemi, right? And they're all at that 20th degree right now. So this is really about just getting in tune with yourself, right? 24, 23, 22, 21, 20. Yeah, and that getting in tune with the hidden powers of yourself, these hidden powers being activated from within us at this time, and really finding alchemy, finding balance, and finding harmony with that. You could even feel more sexually aroused, right? And just grounding that or releasing it with a partner or someone that you love and someone that you trust. Okay. Just really, getting creative. How do you alchemize that creative energy and let that flow through you at this time to create whatever it is that you truly want and need at this time? Okay. Um, it was also one more thing that I wanted to share with you guys that I thought was pretty interesting. Um, because I had brought up in my last reading about, like I said, though in my 111 video for this year, Spirit had me bring up coffins. Spirit showed me coffins. And I was like, why is Spirit bringing up coffins? Why is Spirit showing me a shovel? Right. So I just wanted to bring this back around full circle one time, and this was on one of my friends' Instagram pages. Okay. Somebody was in people's graves, digging up people's graves. They found more than 100 skeletons found in a home accused of a grave robbery. Okay. Horror movie come to life. So, like I said, pay attention to y'all dreams, pay attention to the signs, the symbols, the synchronicities. You not going crazy. Because when I seen that vision, I'm like, yo, Spirit, why do you have me in a grave looking at coffins right now? Spirit said, this ain't about you. It's about the message. Now get out there and be a good little light and shine it and speak your truth, because a lot of things that I say come to pass. If you know, you know. All right. So, and this is so symbolic for what's going on right now, right? Things that are done in the dark coming to light. Those skeletons in the closet are coming to life if you're not handling your business. Okay. So this is what you're supposed to be doing, that shadow work, cleaning up things. Also, ancestors. You think the ancestors gonna let this man get away with this? You like, it's so much karma that a lot of people are receiving right now, and this is good and bad, and it's due to these alignments, right? And 100, that there go that one again. I really want y'all to pay attention to everything that y'all see and really start to decode things, right? And just pay attention. Okay, so I just really want to show y'all that because I thought that was interesting. Like I said, my nosebleed was crazy work. My nosebleed was crazy work. This man digging up people graves, who did what? Collecting skeletons. Boy, if you don't have a seat, them ancestors gonna eat that ass up. They gonna get you, boy. You better chill out, because you think you don't got to answer to nobody in this life. When you cross over, you do. Okay, so whoo, y'all, I just wanted to bring it back full circle. There's going to be changes. There's going to be things coming to the light. My ears are ringing right now. And yeah, I thank you so much, Pray Seven. Thank you so much for the donation. Shout out to Pray Seven. Gratitude, gratitude, gratitude. Sending you all that love and light right back. Thank you guys so much for all of the donations, all of the love donations. I appreciate it so much. But y'all know when I'm in the flow, your girl's in the flow. Okay. So yeah, I just really want to you said thank you, Diamonds, for always being in tune. I'm seeing it all and it's been happening. Thank you. Appreciate it. I appreciate you. And I thank y'all so much. You said Return of the Living Dead. I mean, these times that we're in, I mean, is gonna be stranger than fiction, right? Stranger Things, right? What you may think is crazy is not really crazy at all, right? So don't be afraid to speak your truth, right? The truth may be, you know, crazier than a lie, right? So just be in tune with what it is that you are truly feeling, what it is that you are truly seeking. And I kind of got all of the things that I wanted to get done for you guys, as far as breaking things down in the chart and showing you these alignments and why, like I said, that 10, the next 3 days, today, tomorrow, and especially Sunday, when we in that 111, that 11, that 1 11 10 portal, right? Which is really going to read 11 11 portal, right? We're going to be feeling that energy, and it's because of that solar flare, that corona mass ejection that went off. We gonna be feeling that. Okay, so be mindful of the power. My power had went off today. Y'all won't believe at what time, 7:07 a.m. So pay attention to certain numeric frequencies, numeric codes. What is that? Supreme mathematics, geometry, shapes. The divine is speaking to us louder than ever right now. And it's up to us to decode these things. So really get in tune with your intuition, get in tune with your spirit, because you not going crazy. Okay. And you said my left ear ringing. Mine's is ringing, right? And y'all seen that G on the screen that lets you know that we getting hit with some energy, right? And it's been a couple of flares that's been going off, but I feel like when it's going off like that, and we're gonna see more, right? We're gonna see even more of those flares go off. This is just the beginning. This is just a taste of what's getting ready to happen, okay? Because there is gonna be another major alignment in spring. As soon as we're getting ready to get into spring, and I talked about this on my Fire Horse year breakdown with my whole year prediction, and I said that 3-3 portal is going to be a big one. And why is it 3-3 portal going to be so big? Because we're going to be in the midst of a lunar eclipse, right? We're not a lunar eclipse. Okay, let me slow down. The Fire Horse year starts February 17th with that new moon in Aquarius, right? That's official start of the fire horse year, and it's going to be a lunar eclipse. Okay, there's going to be a lot of energy percolating at that time as well. Okay, so just geared for that. And then not only that, we also have this 3-3 portal, which is going to be extra heavy on the cosmic energy because three-eyed Atlas is going to be getting closer to Jupiter. Okay, it's going to be moving closest to Jupiter. And not only that, Jupiter is going to be coming out of retrograde at that time. So Jupiter is going to be coming out of retrograde. And then we're going to have three-eyed Atlas closest to Jupiter at that time. And drum roll, please. Y'all know Three-Eyed Atlas been shooting off this cosmic dust, these cosmic particles, this cosmic water, this steam, right? We're gonna be in a perfect direct alignment with that mist, with that dust, with that fog, with that energy, with that radiation that Three-Eyed Atlas has been kicking off. Okay, so we're going to be receiving so much information. I might do another fast. I might fast that week. Okay, because what happens when you're fasting is you're releasing a lot of old dead cellular structure, information within the body, information within the cells, information within your brain. You're releasing a lot of emotional stagnant energy, and also releasing a lot of things in the physical form, physical realm, with people physically as well, right? It really clears up your mind. Okay, so when we did that fast, shout out to everybody who did that 31-day fast all of December with me, just fruits and vegetables. Shout out to y'all because I didn't even know till later that we were preparing ourselves for that three-eyed Atlas encounter, which a lot of people had. When three-eyed Atlas got closest to Earth, it was December 19th. We were already in the midst of our fast and our detox. A lot of information pouring in, a lot of dreams were enhanced during that time. A lot of people got sick because they weren't in alignment. They didn't really hear the call, right? I heard the call and I was like, y'all, we need to fast. Not only do I do this fast every year, but it's even more important this year that we fast during this time because we're going to be closest to Three-Eyed Atlas. Three-Eyed Atlas is going to be sending a lot of messages, sending a lot of signals, sending a lot of confirmation and synchronicities. Okay. So now that it's moving out and is getting closest to Jupiter, right? And Jupiter is in Cancer. Cancer is all about the ancestors, right? And not only that, it's in divine alignment with Sirius, right? So y'all so much and I love this shit, so it ain't nothing. So we're in a divine alignment with the Sagittarius, A, B, and C, aka the Milky Way galaxy, aka the central sun in the center of our universe, right? So it's that information pouring in, which is where Three-Eyed Atlas came from. Okay, so Three-Eyed Atlas came from that energy, came from the center of the Milky Way galaxy. Okay, now it's in divine alignment with this Sirius energy, this Syrian energy. And we all know around that Christmas time, around this time, around springtime, we get little pulses and pressure put on the pineal gland from Sirius, right? So there's going to be another direct alignment at this time that is going to activate us even more. That's really going to push and propel us higher into spring. So we really spring forward in this fire horse here, so we're able to take off at this time. Okay, so it's going to be a lot of things that are happening all at once. This is why the fear, the distractions, the movies, right? It's going to be so much going on that you're really going to have to put those blinders on so you can focus and mind your business and mind the business that pays you, so you don't get pulled out of alignment. Okay, also with this high vibrational energy is going to be the opposite, right? So a lot of negative energy, they might turn on 5G, right, to try to program certain people to be on this sleeper cells activated type thing. Okay, so just be mindful of your energy and be mindful of other people's energy at this time. Is going to be very prominent. Okay, don't say I didn't warn you. Okay, I've been saying this for the past. Spirit Like, tell them, tell them, tell them. Okay, because the energy is going to only pick up. The energy is going to even be more intense as we start to get into this sun alignment, this galactic new year, right? Because we're on the Gregorian New Year calendar right now, right? Then we're going to go into the lunar calendar, right? The Chinese New Year. Then we're going to go into the astrological New Year, right? So the first is the Gregorian calendar, right? The second is the lunar calendar, which is February 17th, which is the introduction of the fire horse year. Then third, we're going to get into the astrological new year, which is when we go into spring, which is Aries, which is March 21st. Okay. You see how this is happening every month? Every month it picks up, right? As soon as we go into that spring, it's like this rebirth. Okay. I'm seeing a huge corona mass ejection that happens, but it's happening within us. It's an EMP that goes off within us, an electromagnetic pulse that goes off within us from our hearts, right? So we get charged up in spring, right? That renewal to get things done, to get activated, to get busy and handle our business in that Aries season, okay? So that Pisces season, we're gonna be shedding a lot. A lot of things are gonna be dead, gone, over with. That's why we've been called to be still, to purge, to release, so we can enter into this new year with this new energy, sincerely, okay, not just talking about it, really feeling that energy and embracing that energy. Because when we get into the summer, that's when we get into the galactic new year, which is that summer solstice energy, which is where things are really going to pick up. Okay, I really broke all of this down on my 111, and I broke all of this down on my fire horse year, but spirit wants me to repeat that because all of these things are in divine alignment. Okay. And there's going to be a lot of shifts taking place within us that we need to be aware of. Okay. And spirit is having us gear up for these changes right now. Okay. So yeah, uh I don't even know where I went. I just whatever. So yeah, I'm about to prepare y'all for the next 2 weeks, and as we get ready to go into this Aquarian energy. Okay, I'm about to do a breakdown. So I'm about to do a all signs reading for y'all right now on a live. Okay, so if y'all ready for that, drop some gems in the chat for me, because I was like, yo, how am I going to break this down for the tribe? Because I really want to help them find balance within themselves for these next 2 weeks, because these next 2 weeks are going to be very energetically challenging, shifting, amplified. And I love doing this. I really truly love doing this, and I want to share. And spirit was like, well, go down a chart and break it down on a chart form. And I said, okay, let's do it. Okay, let's do it. So I love y'all so much. I'm gonna start off with Capricorn, and I'm gonna read y'all some of the things because I showed y'all the line. You said I love it. Okay, good, good. All right. So yeah, let me drink some tea. And then I'm gonna go down a chart, and I'm gonna tell y'all, maybe you should get a pen and a piece of paper, or like I said, save this live so you can go back to it. Because I'm telling y'all, final warning, last call. When I tell y'all these next 2 weeks, this is where everything is going to shift, because this is that last shed of that snake before we get into this fire horse, right? And it is a spiritual embodiment that happens. It's a soul embodiment that happens first before you just take off, right? It's when I think of a horse, I think of a horse getting ready to get ready for a race. They don't just let them go. No, there's certain things they have to get the jockey, they have to get their number, they have to get their stuff, they have to get, you know what I mean? They get put inside those little stables, right? They get put inside their lines. Okay, this is Donner, this is Comet, this is Blixen, this is Dixon, this is right. So it's all of these different things that have to happen before the race starts, before the fire horse goes, right? And then you're in the middle of the race. So this is what's happening. We're getting prepared to take off. We're getting prepared for this beautiful divine alignment that a lot of us have been waiting for 12 years, 14 years, 20 years, 30 years, because there hasn't been an alignment like this in 30 years. And all of these planets are coming out of signs and going into new signs, aka Uranus, aka Saturn. And I'll be doing a breakdown on that, on how those two are conjunct in Aries. That's a huge thing, as they've never been conjunct in Aries on this calendar. I've gone back to the 1800s on this calendar, and I cannot find them conjunct in Aries. So we've never even seen anything like this that's about to happen before, ever, ever. Okay. So that's a major alignment, right? We got Pluto in Aquarius, right? We just had that shift. We also have Neptune, right? So we have Neptune, Saturn, Uranus, and Pluto all making huge shifts. Okay, they all made huge shifts last year. Not only that, we have the North Node and Jupiter shifting into Leo this year. Is I'm If I get quiet, it's a big deal. Okay. Yeah. Yep. The Venezuela. I predicted that in my it was my Saturn going into Aries, or my Uranus. I believe it was my Uranus going into Aries video. I predicted that there was going to be wars with Mexico. Okay. So I put all of those down in the post, but I don't even like to get in my ego like that. But I predicted a lot of things that are happening right now. And I be having to go back to my notes, because I'm like, wait a minute. I could have swore I said, and Spirit be like, you sure did. It's right here. And I'd be like, damn. So all right, y'all ready? Y'all ready to get this all signs reading, and what people should be getting prepared for, and how to find balance within yourself for these next 2 weeks, cuz you're going to really feel it, okay? All right. I love y'all. If anybody, okay, anything you need is pinned to the chat and is in the description box. All right. I love y'all. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. All right. But I said Capricorns, you be feeling this the most in your first house. This is where you focus on your masculine and feminine, and how you communicate with yourself to build your new structure, especially with your self identity. There's going to be a lot of opposition in your seventh house. So finding balance with your seventh house, because it's going to be huge expansion with your emotional relationships with yourself and with people. So this is where you really focus on how you're healing and how you're listening to your intuition. Be mindful of your emotions for the next 2 weeks. And that's really a collective message, but it's really, I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you. If a message resonates, resonate. Be mindful of your emotions. Okay. Capricorn's rising, Capricorn placements, Capricorn signs, Capricorn suns. All right. Like I said, if the message resonates, it resonates. But Spirit wanted me to say that specifically. Okay. All right. Sagittarius, this energy will be affecting your second house. And Spirit had me go backwards, because we always going round. No, Spirit said do it counterclockwise, because we going back in time. We back to the future, baby. All right. So Sagittarius, this energy will be predominantly in your second house. Okay. So finding balance with your values and how you communicate with yourself to build this new structure for this new foundation, and be mindful of your shadow and your spiritual thoughts. Do not give up on yourself. With the crows in the back for the cosign. All right. This opposing energy, and how do you find balance with this energy, is expanding your mind and balancing your emotions. Keep an open mind and learn something new. Study something new. Get creative and tap into your inner child to help guide you through this time. Okay. All right. Scorpios, this energy will be affecting your third house. So, being open with how you communicate and openly communicating about all sides of yourself and sharing that and not hiding in the shadows. It's time to shine your light and speak your piece to help yourself, to help others, and to help activate these new goals you're trying to set with yourself. Okay. And how do you find balance with that? Because the opposite energy is in your ninth house, right? So that means you're going to be expanding your spiritual awareness, expanding your consciousness, and getting in tune with your intuition even more, getting more in tune with your intuition, getting more in tune with your subconscious mind to see how you're healing your subconscious mind, because the subconscious mind really programs everything. The subconscious mind is really running the show, right? So be mindful of that energy at this time, okay? Libras, this energy will be predominantly in your fourth house, okay? So hopefully you've been working on that foundation, your foundation within yourself, and finding balance while healing yourself on all levels: mentally, physically, emotionally, sexually, financially, and communicating with yourself, because it's going to be a test. You're going to be tested. You might even be getting tested right now. And for the next few years with your relationships, and seeing people come and go like a revolving door. Okay. And I say that because let me look at this chart. Oh, that's why. Um, yeah, and Libras, this is going to be a lot of energy when it comes to your fourth house, and a lot of energy is going to be put on um testing your relationships, because you have the moon in your sign. So this is really going to, it's calling you to get more intuitive about your relationships and who's entering in your life, who's exiting your life, what people are doing, how you're healing those foundations, and letting people go that need to be let go, cutting people off that needs to be cut off. Okay. And how are you communicating with yourself? Because you already know. You can't play dumb when you know better. Okay. And then finding balance with this energy, because Jupiter is in your 10th house. So this is great expansion in your business. This is going to be a very lucky and abundant time for you in the next 2 weeks in all ways for you, because the cars are aligned for you. This is a lot of money. I heard money, money, money when I was doing the breakdown for you. Okay. So don't let certain people weigh you down, drain your energy, distract you, because they really fucking up your bag. You could be focused on something else. If they not bringing you joy, if they not lifting your energy, cut their ass off. Message for the collective, period. You said I had to get rid of them. Okay, so we got a little bit of resonance. Okay. Yeah. All right. Virgos. Okay. I said Virgos, this energy will be predominantly in your fifth house. So this is all about love, money, sex, your heart. And my heart chakra went off when I started doing this breakdown for you. Okay. So this is all about receiving new things as you release the old things. So release your old attachment to money so you can receive new money. Release your old attachment to love so you can receive new love. Okay. And releasing the old to receive the new everything. New you, new mind, new identity, new nations. What are you up to? What you where my Virgos in the chat? What are y'all up to? What are you doing? How are you cultivating your energy at this time? Let that little creative mind and all of that planning, everything needs to be perfect. You need to be putting all of that into something right now, into whatever goals you want, into whatever dreams you have, into whatever desires. You need to be cultivating that, not focusing on other people. No, send that energy right back to you and invest that into something. Okay. And like I said, this could be for your rising, your sun, your moon, or if the message just resonates, hello. Okay. But I said, this is all about a new mind, new identity, new nations. What are you up to? Money. Money is up and money is minding you. So I hope you're minding the business that pays you. Okay. Mind on my money, money on my mind. Okay. And the business that's minding you is going to be good because this is you connecting to your higher self. This is you tapping in with that godhood. Okay. And this is going to be an abundant time for you, an abundance magnet. You're going to be an abundant magnet at this time. As you look at how much you've grown and the work you had to put in to get here, this is a new self discovery of your heart and using your hands to get in tune with those passions to alchemize that energy that may be flowing through you at this time. Okay. So if you feeling this energy, if you feeling like you need to be doing something, pour that energy into yourself and alchemize that energy and get into these creative new ideas and plant those seeds so that way they can grow and bloom in the right way. Okay. And I said this opposing energy and how to balance this energy is expansion with the community, things that you care about, and things that are centered within your heart. Do things that bring you joy and bring you fulfillment. Okay. So, like I said, don't just be doing anything for anything. Don't just be trying to fix things because it don't look right. Right. No, you really want to be tapped in with things that are centered in your heart. You want to be investing that energy with the right intentions, not because, oh, the painting on the wall is wrong. No, it's like, no, the food don't taste right, so let me adjust the food because I'm feeding the whole tribe. Right, that's a different type of perfectionism. Right, it's the intention. Okay. So that's how you alchemize this energy for the next 2 weeks. It's going to be very heavy. Okay. That's why I felt called to do this because I'm like, yo, I got to give tribe a warning. This is going to be on your crown, right? On your crown, on your head, on your head. And the best way to balance it is with the things that I'm giving you guys. Okay. All right. So, Leo, exactly. He said, don't go looking for problems. Hello. Don't start no shit. Won't be no shit. Okay. Leos, this energy will be in your sixth house. So, really focus on balancing your mental health and physical health, your spiritual health, your sexual health, your financial health, and healing all of these things. Okay. Hello. Because your energy is going to be all the way up. You are getting ready for summer. You're getting ready for that solar return and you're getting ready for a full circle moment. Keep pushing. You got this. Focus on healing the shadow for spiritual growth and it will happen. Okay. And how do you find balance? um there's going to be huge breakthroughs with old emotions, old cycles, old patterns, old thoughts, which help you tap into your intuition, more gifts and mental clarity because you broke through the illusion of the mirror. You broke through the glass illusion of the mirror. And when I was doing this breakdown for the Leos in this part, I heard glass break. It went dun 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 dun. Who could tell me who theme song that is? Dun 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 dun. Come on now, the glass break. Come on now, yes, you said that's Stone Cold. Yes, come on now. And y'all already know. If you don't know who Stone Cold is, 316. Come on, thank you for the full circle moment. Come on, tribe. I can't make this shit up. I wrote these notes 2 weeks ago. And I just been waiting. I've been waiting. You said the 316. Thank you. Because that's when I took that picture. I showed y'all the blood coming out my nose. I took the picture at 3:16 a.m., which is the verse from the Bible, John 3:16. His only begotten son. And then Stone Cold Steve Austin. If you really, oh my God, come on now. This is why I love. Shout out to the fucking Soul Tribe. Shout out to the Soul Tribe. If you're a real fan of wrestling, you already know what he had on his back. He had the what, and he had the two snakes. Come on. Stone Cold. It get deep with the symbolism. Austin 3:16. Come on. I fucking love y'all. This is why I love going live. What? He had the Austin 3:16. He had the snakes. His name was Stone Cold. His intro was the glass breaking, him coming down because Stone Cold fucking said so. What's wrong with you? What? That's what you're gearing up for. You're gearing up for your entrance. Okay, Leo. So if you able to level up your mind, message this collective message. All of these messages I'm giving are collective messages. It's just about your house. This is really house placements for the collective. Wherever you have Aries or whatever in your placements, yeah, make it fit. But Spirit is saying this is how we're getting ready to enter into this fire year. If you've been healing your mind, if you've been healing your body, if you've been healing your spirit, if you've been healing your sexual desires, if you've been healing financially, all levels of healing, you're going to see that upgrade. And you're going to, because you're breaking through these glass illusions, you're breaking through this mirror, which is just glass. It's an illusion. It's these delusions. And the moment that you're able to break through, you are coming out more confident than ever. You know who you are. It ain't no question. It ain't no doubt about it. It's because I said so. I know who I am. And I'm coming in, kicking ass, cracking drink on people's head, drinking it. Yeah, I'm not playing. We got these snakes on our hand because we did the shadow work. That's that Kundalini rising. Come on, y'all. Yeah. Y'all, I hope y'all ready. These next 2 weeks ain't playing with nobody. It's going to be a lot of Kundalini rising. Thank you, Spirit. Them two snakes. I just got chills. All right. So that's a message for the collective. All right. Cancer placements, Cancer rising, Cancer moon, Cancer sun. Wherever, whoever. If it resonate. Okay. Yeah, Stone Cold. It's I'm telling y'all that Leo energy is gonna be fired up. Leo season, fired up. Summer season, fired up. That's how a lot of us are entering in this spring. And then when you step in that ring, a can of whoop ass. Okay. And I'm done. Because I'm on Cancer now. Okay. So Cancer, this is the mirror flip for you as you walk through the portal to see yourself beyond the illusion. You've been undergoing a huge spiritual rebirth. It's time to come out of the shadows and embrace the light. No, you didn't. I'm going backwards. Listen, just listen, because it's not about the signs. It's about the message. Message, okay? So, Cancer, this is the mirror flip for you as you walk through the portal to see yourself beyond the illusion. You've been undergoing a huge spiritual rebirth. It's time to come out of the shadows and embrace the light. How do you find balance with this energy? You go into deep reflection of yourself. The reflection in the water has to be clear and full of clarity for you to see this crystal clear vision that you're tapping into. And how you do that? You do that by deep diving within yourself, deep diving within your waters. So that way there is no distortion on the surface. Come on, y'all. Hey, King Simon. Shout out to King Simon. That was pure poetry. Cancer energy came in like pure poetry. Okay. You have to, how do you find balance with breaking through the illusion of self? You have to go deep within yourself. You have to deep dive within the deep depths of your water, of yourself, within the deep depths of your subconscious mind. That way you aren't on the shallow part. Because if you're on top of the water and you touch it, it's going to cause a distortion. You have to go deep down within yourself so that way you can illuminate. Okay. Deep dive within yourself so that way it is no distortion. Nothing can obscure your vision because you know who you are. Okay. Message for the collective. These are all collective messages, really. I just like to put signs on there because so you listen. Can you hear me now? All right. Gemini. Gemini, most of this energy will be in your eighth house. So there will be hidden. Okay. Y'all got to give me a second because my phone auto corrected some words. Okay. Hidden treasures to seek. Find discipline for yourself. That way you can find balance within yourself. Okay. So it's hidden treasures. Who? It's hidden treasures for you to seek. It's hidden treasures for you to find within yourself. How do you do that? With discipline. You can't say, I can't anymore. Don't give up on yourself. Okay. You've been doing all of this work to get to this point. You are an alchemist. Continue to use alchemy. Continue to heal. Continue to love on yourself. For the time is right now. Everything is about to shift for you. Keep going. This is your new foundation of self. No keys. This is a push to start. This is an upgrade. And I heard black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow. No keys, push to start. Yeah. Uh-huh. You know what it is? Everything I do it big. Uh-huh. Screaming that's nothing. When I pull up on a lot, that's done. Time you see me, you know everything. Black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow. That's what I heard. Okay. It's no keys. You don't need no keys. You push to start. Why? Because it's internal. You got the key. You are the key. You don't need nothing external to start your vehicle to get you started. Yeah, drop the gems on me. Okay. This is a new upgrade of yourself. You're getting comfortable with this new identity and finding these new hidden buried treasures from within yourself, from this discipline that you have found within yourself. That's activating this new you. Okay. major fame. Okay, might even be something with Wiz Khalifa. I don't know. But I said unexpected love, unexpected abundance is going to be happening. Okay. And that's inner, outer, spiritually, physically, always, all levels. Okay. And how do you tap into this abundance? Thank y'all so much for the donation. Thank you so much for the cash app. Okay. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Okay. But I said, how do you find balance with this energy? You will be forced into the limelight. This is spirit divine shining the light on you. You will be forced into the limelight, fortune and fame for how disciplined you are and the alchemy work that you have done. That is the reward. Lots of upgrades, gifts, intuition expanded, dreams, and more. Emotional controls. Okay, being able to control your emotions. That, whew, wow, that's one hell of a gift. I know I've been working on that one right there. Let me drop a. Having more emotional control and intelligence is a hidden key that will be revealed from within you to ignite your power. Woo! Y'all, come on now. I don't even know. I don't even know where these messages was coming from. It was coming from my soul with 12112 on the clock. Okay. So I said, how do you find balance with yourself? You you will be forced into the limelight. So you shine the light on yourself for the fame, for the fortune. You will be famous for the discipline that you have, for the alchemy work that you have done. That is the reward. It's not even for nobody else, it's for you. The discipline that I have, what? Is for me. The healing work that I've done, what I'm benefiting from, that is a reward. The emotional intelligence that I have now, what I'm able to control my emotions. I'm not flashing, I'm not lashing, I'm not being impulsive. That is a that what? That is the gift. That is the push to start. That is the key. And that comes from within. Nobody's able to push your button, push to start, push to get you started. No. Okay. All right. I'm moving on to the next one. Taurus. All right. This energy will be mostly in your ninth house. So much self growth. You may feel like you're going crazy mentally, physically, in all ways, but you have outgrown your old self. It's time to readjust and find balance with the new you. You'll be traveling somewhere within the next 2 weeks. Expect change for your growth. You've been so fixed in everyone else's energy, time, emotion, business, whatever. It's time to focus on you. It's time to focus on yourself, because what I'm getting is there's a whole lot of energy that's pulling on you, things pulling on you energetically, spiritually, mentally, financially, sexually, all these things pulling, 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 pulling. You got to cut all them cords and call your energy back and pour that energy back into yourself. Okay. So the opposition of this energy, how to find balance with this energy, is there are so many ideas and new thoughts and goals. Be sure to ground them and use this to help yourself manifest these ideas and to find balance. Okay, so with all of these ideas, right, you have to ground these ideas. So with all of this mental stimulation, mental thoughts, mental things, people coming to you asking for this, you got to cut all that outside stuff off. Then you start to get the energy directly. So you're going to start to get all of these ideas. What do I do with all these ideas? You write them down. Okay. Okay. Well, some of these ideas that you really cling on to the most, you want to ground them, plant them seeds. So that way you're able to manifest them. And that's going to help you alchemize this energy that you're feeling, right? You feeling a little chaotic? Ground it. Go plant something, go walk, go hug a tree, go work out, go paint, go draw, go dance, go work out, go do something. That's how I'm giving y'all alchemy, how to alchemize the energy, how to balance the energy, how to harmonize the energy. Because there may be something in one of these signs and one of these notes, something's going to hit. And these are certain keys, certain notes to help you balance or alchemize this energy that's gonna come in, and you're gonna feel it. It's not gonna be no denying it. Well, maybe you need to work out 2 times. This maybe be a 2 day for you. Okay, 2 a days. Who remember that show? Work out in the morning, work out at night. Because I know I used to. I used to wake up at 4 in the morning before I went to work to go to the casino. Yeah, wake up at 4 in the morning, work out for an hour, smoke, get in the shower, dip, go to work. I'm at work by 5. I get home, I'm working out again. Okay. That was my life. Okay. Because I was a model. Well, and that's an old past life we're not going to get into right now. All right. But like I said, Taurus is that's how you ground the energy. Okay. Finding, you said we just had to. Come on now. I'm talking to somebody. All right. Next is Aries. Aries. Okay. This energy will be focused in your 10th house. Okay. So this will be a time of deep, reflective time for you as you find your values within your mind. Aries, and whoever resonates with this message. Deep, reflective time for you as you find your values with yourself and your mind. Very introspective in planning your next move so it can be your best move. Okay. I'm also was hearing rest. Rest. So this may be a resting period for you. Rest, beloved. You've done enough work. Sit back and count your money. Take your wins. Your winning season is up next. And you need to be well rested to prepare for everything that's about to take off for you financially. Okay. All right. Now, how to balance this energy? Because the balanced energy, Jupiter will be in your 4th house. So, expansion with your family, with your roots, with your ancestors, with your intuition. Lots of groundbreaking moments over the next 2 weeks for you. Explosive expansion, the calm before the storm. So if you having a lot of deep introspective time, and you resting, and you so used to being active and so used to being out there and doing so much, the best way to balance this energy is to get in tune with your intuition, get in tune with your family, get in tune with your ancestors. Okay. You more than welcome. You said thank you. You're more than welcome. Okay. All right. Pisces. Pisces energy. This energy will be in your 11th house. Thank you. You said it was spot on. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Okay. Pisces, this will be in your 11th house. You've been in a huge cocoon internally while helping everyone else. It's time to help yourself. Getting in tune with what it is that you truly need right now and not what you want. What it is that you truly need right now, not what you want. You can have what you want easily. What is it that you need? Okay. And finding balance, because the scales are tipping. Your soul is calling you. And what is it calling you to do? Healing, healing, because healing was being okay. Some type of healing needs to be addressed. It's okay. Just do it. Whatever it is that you need to work on, you can't play victim. We God. You can't be victim and God at the same time. Whatever it is you need to heal, address it, and just do it like Nike. It really ain't no big ass deal. We grown. Get it done. Get it over and get it done so you can move on to the next one. Okay. All right. And if it's something you need a little bit more work on, you can book a session with me. All of the information is down in the description box below. Okay. Because I love doing personals. All right. Okay. I said this opposite energy and how to find balance. Jupiter is in your fifth house. And the way how you balance this energy is continuing to follow your heart and give your inner child more attention and more love to reach that next level of growth that you want. And if you need something, ask. Don't be afraid to ask. Okay? You said, why are you calling me out like this? Okay? I also got something about a neighbor. Okay, don't be afraid to ask help from a neighbor. Okay, can I borrow a little sugar? I'm making Kool-Aid. Okay, don't be afraid to ask. Lending a helping hand. Don't be afraid. Okay. All right. In Aquarius, this energy will be in your 12th house. You've been doing your thing. I put Romeo. Yo, I be so tripped out when I be doing. You've been doing your thing, Romeo. And what I seen Romeo do your thing. Oh, Romeo, give me one more chance. I don't need a girlfriend. Y'all, I don't know if y'all remember, but Romeo had redid that with Michael Jackson. And then his dad was in the song like, do your thing, Romeo. Do your thing. Like, and I just seen little Romeo dancing. Right. I don't know. This is the stuff I be getting, y'all. Okay. But it really took me back to like your inner child. Your inner child is dancing. You're making your inner child happy. You've been doing your thing when it comes to getting this work done. Romeo, Juliet, whoever. Romeo, really your heart, getting in tune with your heart. And your heart is the inner child, your soul. Okay. Because you've been honoring the discipline, it shows and it does not have control over you. You are able to communicate with yourself with clarity. A next level of transformation and transparency is knocking down old walls to build new ones. You're up next. Cause you know it's just in 2 weeks. You up next. Okay. So let me we'll wind that back. Inner child is dancing because you've been honoring the discipline and it shows. These old things do not have control over you anymore. You're able to communicate with yourself with clarity. This is a next level of transparency, transformation, and it's knocking down old walls to build up new ones for your next level. You're up next. Okay? And shout out to Praise 7 for the donation. Shout out to you, Praise 7, seeing you all the love and light right back at you. I appreciate all the donations. I love y'all so much. Okay. So, yeah, you knocking down old walls, old doors to rebuild new ones. And you're up next. How do you find balance with this energy? Well, Jupiter is in your sixth house. So, this is expansion and growth when it comes to your mental health and discipline, mastering yourself, mind over matter. You're able to hear yourself. all asides of yourself without judgment. And this is true freedom. Okay. So I love this. I love this. I love this. I love that I wrote that because I just be channeling stuff and I was like, all right, that's what spirit taught me. That's what spirit said. Okay. But the reason why I said that is because it's the polarity. I'm doing the oppositions because of that chart that I showed y'all. The main focus is finding balance with something that you're working on right now, something that's been brought to your attention right now. How do you find balance with that? You go to the opposite side. Okay. Or there will be some type of opposition with that energy. How do you find balance? Reflect. Okay. So I said your inner child is happy because of the discipline and the work that you have been doing. And what is the reward from doing the work and having discipline and honoring your inner child? Well, you're able to honor all of these different sides of yourself without judgment. That is true freedom. Thank you. Yeah, the gems. That's a gem. Drop them gems in the chat. That's a gem. You're able to truly free yourself without judgment of, oh, why is this thought coming in? Oh, I'm feeling this type of way. Oh, it's just, oh, okay, that's a thought. Okay, that's a thought. Okay, there goes another thought. Okay, now the mind is quiet. Now the mind is still. Ooh, I'm free. I'm free from my thoughts. I'm freeing myself. I'm free from myself. That is the reward. That is the key. And that key, it stems from internally. It comes from the discipline that you do. It comes from the healing that you do on all levels. And this isn't something that just happens overnight. These are things that take time, consistency, determination. Okay. So the more you continue to work on yourself, the more you're able to grow. Yeah. Do them dirty dishes and get them done. And watch the plate stack up for the next meal. Cause you know Big Mama love cooking a good meal. Okay. So yes, you guys, those were just a few notes I have for the collective on how to balance out these energies for the next 2 weeks. You healed my inner child. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I help you heal your inner child. Okay. I helped you. I didn't do it. You had to do it. You had to do the work, right? You had to go internal. You had to be consistent. You had to believe in yourself, right? You had to love yourself. I'm just here as a messenger. I'm here as a reminder. I'm here as a light. Hey, you got a little dust on your light. I see you shining, but it's a little. I'm not one of the people that's going to talk to you. You got shit in your teeth. Hey, you got something in your teeth you need to get. I'm not one of them haters just going to watch you talk with shit. And you go in the bathroom. Why ain't nobody tell me? That's how you know. That's how you know who your real friends is. It's how you know who really you gonna let me walk around. I got this big ass mark on my face. I got shit on my head. You ain't gonna say nothing. I'm not one of them people. I see you got you could be shining a little brighter. I love constructive criticism. We're gonna build each other up. That's why I said shout out to the soul tribe, peace, wholeness, love, and light. Because we gonna do the work. We're gonna put in this work. We're going to elevate. We don't just talk about it over here. We don't talk about peace, wholeness, love, and light without doing the goddamn shadow work. Period. How you get in tune with your gifts, you do the work. You have the discipline. How do you level up? You do the work. You have the discipline. How do you enhance your gifts? How do you get telepathy? How do you get telekinesis? How do you get clairvoyant? You do the work. How do you get the glow? You do the work. You have the discipline. How do you heal yourself? Do the work. How do you get over your fears? Face them. How do you heal your trauma? Face it. Do it. I don't do all that over here. You already know. We about the love and light, but I'm realistic with it. I'm very optimistic, but damn it, we gonna get the work done. So we don't keep going in loops. No, we breaking through those loops to get to these higher timelines this time around. Okay. And we have done the work. A lot of us have done the work to where we've entered in this place of peace, this place of bliss, pure love exists in this space. Why? Because you cleared up all of the debris, you cleared up all of the garbage, you took out the trash, you cleaned up, took the trash, the garbage man coming, he took it's done. You ain't still waiting. When is he coming? No, it's already done. You could sit at home in peace. Home is where the heart is. You could sit with yourself and be comfortable and know I'm doing everything I'm supposed to do. I gave it my all. I'm not going to judge myself. I'm not going to judge others. Some things I don't know. Forget it. Let it go. It ain't your business. Don't let them things weigh you down and taking you off track. We getting back into our peace. Thank you. I love y'all so much. You said you always speak life. Thank you. You said same. I can't look at boogers. We don't do boogers in the nose. You got a booger in your nose. I'm sorry. And I'm gonna be like, excuse me, you got a booger in your nose. Because I'm not one of the people, oh my God, look at this nigga. I learned that at a very young age. Who is your real friends? And you could tell by the people that come around and how people act and how people switch up. I learned that very early on. That's why I'm thankful for every experience I've ever had in my life, good and so-called bad, because those losses wasn't losses, they was lessons that we turned to blessings, okay? To help us level up. And that's what's happening. All of those things of the past is helping us level up now. Yeah, what? And ignoring the haters, ignoring the BS, ignoring anything that does not resonate with you. That's why I always like to say, if it resonates, it resonates. And boy, oh boy, do I got some good messages for y'all next week. Okay. Cause like I said, these energies is pouring in and I had an overflow of information. And that night I got that nosebleed. And shout out to Grandmaster Bay. He was like, when L11 was using her power, she got a nosebleed. And it took me back into psychic gifts and psychic powers. And when people tap into their powers, they strain their brain, right? And that brain is connected to, the nerves and the neurons. And it's really your spinal cerebral fluid that's really tapping you into these gifts. It's so much, y'all. I got so much in here. That's why I'm like, y'all, I gotta get it out. I gotta get it out. I gotta get it out and give y'all the gems and drop some gems on me. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Okay. Don't forget to hit that like button for me, please. And drop some comments and drop some hearts and drop some love. And if you're feeling called, like I said, all of the things that you may be looking for are down in the description box below. All right. I didn't pour my whole heart out to y'all today. I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all so much. I thank y'all so much for all of the donations. Shout out to the members. Shout out to the moderators. Okay. This has been a beautiful live, beautiful energy. Hold on to your light. Hold on to your love. Hold on to your bliss because we're getting ready to go for a ride. Okay. These next 3 days be extra mindful. From here on out, you want to have your first eye open. Use your first eye to see. Don't worry about what it looked like on the external. What is your intuition telling you? And I'm getting chills. And I'm getting the chills message. Okay? Because these next couple of days is going to be some portals open. So make sure you got your eyes open too. Okay? I love y'all so much. I can't say it enough. I love y'all so much. I'll probably be back on I don't know, probably Sunday. Who knows? But I'll see y'all soon. I love y'all so much, and I'll see y'all next time. Okay, peace, wholeness, love, and light. And yeah, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.